past some shit. Anyway, let's continue on. Well, welcome back, everybody. Bloodborne here. Your host with the most. These guys are outrageously easy to kill, by the way. I just fucked that up tremendously. Now then, I want to show you some shit here. Basically, grab this shit, run off. Don't even press OK yet. Just get over here. Press X. You can probably hear that noise, but I doubt you could see it. What that drop pretty much does is it gives you this hunter set, except slightly worse, as you can see. Basically, the only difference between the hunter garb and the hunter garb without the cape is that this has slightly worse physical defense and slightly higher frenzy resist and slightly higher beasthood. Same can be said for, actually, the gloves and the boots are probably the same, aren't they? They are. Top hat's different though. Put that on real quick and show you what it looks like. It's fashionable as fuck. Makes Hunter Jesus look like a beast. But we're gonna put the hunter hat back on for now. Get them free blood vials. Now, this is the way that we need to go. Oh my goodness. These guys are actually so easy to... Yeah, there you go. So easy to kill, and yet I took tremendous damage. They hit hard. Don't get me wrong. They hit hard, but it's pitiful. Pitiful is what that is. This is the way we have to go to get to where we need to go, as in the third, or I suppose technically the second boss that you have to kill. But we aren't gonna fight him yet. No, there's a fucker. He'll try and get you. He's right here. He tries to surprise you. Oh, he smacked me across the face. Make me look like a bitch. That bell's sort of crazy though, bro. Now back here in this corner. Huh. There. Must not come yet. Now these crocodiles are a little harder. Hey, they're two-shotters. Get you some madman's knowledge. Right too. Now, if you go all the way up here. Oh man. Just occurred to me, I can't explore the cathedral ward yet, can I? Well, I missed that, but he missed me. So, haha, fuck you. Oh no! I see. That's the problem. Trying to fight these things. Excuse me, man. Don't fuck around though. Top off. I'm sorry for this dreadful damage. I know I look awful at this game. I might actually be awful at this game. Anyway, this is where the wooden shield is. Wooden shield is awful, but I'll show it to you. There you go. Oh, wrong button. There you go. They deliberately made shields in this game god awful. I don't know any enemies that this would be particularly effective against. Maybe the crows. Oh, there's one over here, isn't there? I missed you, didn't I, buddy? Yeah. But anyway, let's continue on. Let's continue on. I guess we have to go this way. This way leads to Old Yharnam and to Alfred the Beast, as I like to call him. He's also another guy who is, yeah, surprise, surprise, out of his damn mind. I don't really like Old Yharnam as an area in the game, and that'll quickly become apparent. It's a very hard area. The boss of the game is actually a lot more hard. he might be one I die against nonetheless. We gotta see. I've been lucky so far. I beat the first 2 bosses on my first try. Okay. Cold Blood Dew. I believe this is Molotovs? Yeah. Molotovs really good for old Yharnam because you find a lot of beast in there. Awful, awful, awful damage. Let's see if I can get this guy to run into the fire. Nope. Nah. Instead of going in there, what you want to do is you want to go up this left side. Now be careful because he's going to stick some dogs on you here. Just dodge the bullet. Go around this little corner. Dog ball. Kill him. Oop. Kill that dog. And then you just want to serpentine. Serpentine, serpentine. Whoop. Get right up in and shoot. Mess him up. Okay. Now then we have our favorite NPC over here. See what he has to say.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned? Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way. There must be oodles for us to share. Go on, just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
So hopefully you picked up on some more there. Remember that shit. Remember that shit. War in this game is, well, it's interesting, I think. Oh, need to get this? You have to go this way. You don't have to talk to Alfred, but I would, because even if you don't want to talk to him for the rest of the game, you agree to cooperate, he gives you 3 fire paper. 3 fire paper is really good. Madman's Knowledge here, and here's where the hand lantern starts to come in really good use. Old Yharnam is one of the darkest places in the game. Beast just... He respawns, by the way. I don't recall if there's an item up here or not. There is. Antidote. Antidote is important. For old Yharnam, anyway. But here's the lamp. And pungent blood cocktails, I don't necessarily even find them that useful. But they do sell for like 300 blood echoes a pop. So I'm gonna sell them anyway. Hey, we might even fight the boss. This is actually, I've made pretty good time here. Kermit, do you have something else to say?
Most of the holy chalices lie deep within the tomb of the gods. And the few that found their way to the surface were lost again in the hands of men. But if the old hunter tales remain true, one of the holy chalices is worshipped in the valley hamlet. Yet the town is in disarray. It was burned and abandoned for fear of the scourge. Home now only to beasts. The perfect place for a hunter, wouldn't you say?
He's talking about old Yharnam. In case didn't pick up on that. That's not very good. 0.7. Albion will sell some shit and level up. Actually, they sell for 200 a pop. I'll keep two. I'll keep two because I know that'll upset somebody if I don't. Sell that. Tempted to sell the flame sprayer. Don't go ahead and sell the torch because the torch is bad. I'm about to get a better version of the torch anyway. We'll sell the extra trousers and gloves. Keep that because it has different stats. I am going to sell the starter kit though. Ugh, okay. We have some cold blood to pop. Is that it? Yeah.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me.
I don't know if I should increase vitality or endurance. I know I want to upgrade. I'm gonna go with endurance because of the poison stuff. Now, whether or not if I'm the only person you've watched Let's Play this game or not, you probably heard this before. I'm not going to go too much into it, but Gascoigne stuff, it's relatively cheap, you know, with just the, what was it, 6 insight? And it has hella poison resist. Some of the best in the game. Might actually be the best in the game. And because old Yharnam, there is no Blight Town or gutter in this game. Only place you got to worry about poison stuff significantly is Forbidden Woods, which we won't get to quite yet, and the old Yharnam place, which is old Yharnam is where we're going. This actually doesn't have god awful physical defense, although it is a little worse than what I had on. But it does look baller though, doesn't it? Hunter Jesus is ready to continue. Let's go. The town is long abandoned. hunters not wanted here. Now, when he said that this place was home to only beasts, he wasn't necessarily correct. Get some dialogue here.
Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those alive. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
Now then. That guy is scary. I could have swore this is where I picked up the hunter's torch. Bullshit me. Okay, well, we might encounter... I hate these guys. Just beat the chest pretty hard. Came out of that ahead. I actually didn't know that he would aggro and chase you. But whatever. Missed. Drops a few bloodstone shards. Worth it. Worth. Now, I may have went too far here, but we can get back. No problem. Get some loot, too. Now, these are the types of enemies we're going to face. There is no loot over there, and there's actually no reason to fight those guys whatsoever. So I'm simply just not going to, even for the blood echoes. But let's see. Yeah, this is the right way. And there is some loot at the top of this ladder, if I recall. So don't feel bad going for that bloodstone creature. I don't know what exactly they're called. Cold blood, dude. Here we go. And then right back at the top, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, now this upcoming area is a lot easier to face with a torch. And I don't know, the video isn't lagging, by the way. Every time you go across this bridge in game, it lags for some reason unknown to me. Every time, man, every time. These enemies, by the way, they pay to just charge, and I recommend doing so. Come on, buddy. Still. Boy. Jasmine. Anyway. Cold blood dude. A lot of time those guys drop either antidotes or blood vials. Now once you go down in that area, brother. Now come on. Can I do 7 hits now? I didn't notice that. There is an item back here, but once you start going down there, you're going to be put in quite the pickle. By the way, that guy who's talking to us, he's up there. Now you might notice the giant hulking gun that he is either standing on or next to. I can't really tell. Yeah, at least most of the enemies aggroed to me early on. Now you want to be careful here.
Merciless. I've got with blood, as the best hunters are.
Okay, now these guys are sort of hard, but for some reason I just made them look like a bitch. Antidotes here. Whoa, shit, you scared me. That's actually the first time I've ever dropped a blood gemstone for me. Now this is funny. Now when we get back to the tippy top, I'm going to show you a secret area. Okay, this is it. Careful, careful. There is no way to not take bad damage there.
Well, the next time you dream, give some thought.
First death. Shit. I probably should have. No. I don't think actually that was my fault. At least I got that little side area done. I got the loot. No big deal. Go back, get the blood echoes, go to the secret area. Only enemies we gotta face are these again. Didn't drop anything for me, son. Be a little bit more compassionate, please. Okay. Now then, let's try that shit again. Oh no, somebody picked up my blood echoes. Oh no.
Well, the next time you dream, give some thought.
I will make that shit. But you see basically where you gotta go here. This is I have never, ever, ever, ever died to those guns until, or that gun until now. Seriously. Piss me off. Alright. Avoid. 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 Cover. I'm not even bummed out by those echoes, by the way. Okay. There we go. Made it. Basically, this is where you want to go. In here is a clusterfuck. Let's turn on the hand lantern. That resets, by the way, every time you die, so be wary of that. Now, as you can see, there's a bunch of hooded enemies in here. You can either try and fight them all at once in here, or as I like to do, I just go out here. Some of them will follow you out here, some of them won't. Just get the ones that will. Yep. These guys are here too. Okay. Let's do it. Bunch of good shit in here, including my favorite armor in the game. If you can call it an armor. Okay. Wonderful. Now then, I can't remember what's in here. Tempering blood gemstone. I wonder if you can... Nope. Oh, I did hit that timing. Okay, and this is where you get the rifle spear. They nerfed the rifle spear, but whatever. Anyway, we got some more here. The red moon hangs low and the beast rule the streets, or we left no other choice than to burn it all to cinders. Of course, remember German, he talked about the place being dirty. Bam. And he talked to the hunter guy with the machine gun. Only beast remain here. Get this. The charred hunter garb, charred hunter gloves, charred hunter trousers. These actually, I do believe, have the best fire resistance in the game. If you can see that, it's under arcane, above the bolt there. On the top section, the damage reduction. Watch out for that.
Well, the next time you dream, give some thought.
Oh my god. All I wanted was the loot, man. Well, we'll go back. We'll try and do that quick. I'll have to clear that area out again, though, because they chase you. Get him. Now, instead of rolling all the way down, there's a little ledge. I thought maybe if you drop down that little ledge, you might end up taking more damage, but he keeps killing me, so we'll do it that way. And there may or may not be one in there, but I'm pretty sure you die if you go in. We'll top off. I'll try running through it. Don't do this at home. Don't try it at home, rather. Excuse me. 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 Ow, son. You don't want to do that for? We'll fight him up here. The wolves will fall. Most of them, anyway, I thought. Get this guy. Okay. We'll see. Any falling? No. Alright. The hooded guys might not actually chase you. Now then, that wolf right there is one that got my blood echoes. Oh, got cold blood, dude. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Fine. You win. You win. I'm going. I'm going. This guy you want to run right the fuck on by. Go in here. Once you get in here, you want to move up. Look to the side. He'll unaggro off of you. This is very important. Holy shit. Kill this guy. Taking the hell on out. Now this area, single-handedly, is why I cannot stand Old Yharnam as a whole. Luckily, you only have to go through here once, I believe. Maybe twice if you want to get something extra, which we will do in the game, just for the sake of showing it off. These guys I cannot kill in one combo chain, unfortunately. Get the loot. There's antidotes. Gonna take the top path though. Now you gotta be really careful in this area. Like really careful. How do you get up there? Don't worry about it. We'll come back to it. You drop down. Down. Now the wolves will aggro onto you. There's nothing that you can do about this. Oh by the way. And hanging from the fucking chandelier. It's awful. Alright, let's go. Let's get back. Now you want to be careful. These guys do slow poison. That worked out surprisingly well. Now there are more cacas over here. I forget what the loot is, so it might not even be. We'll kill them instead. That area in there, by the way, it might not actually be so bad in there now that I cleared out all the tools. I guess we'll go back in there for the sake of getting the loot. So, as you're watching this, pay very close attention. Observe what we get. Oh my god. Another wolf. Come on, let me target him. There we go. Note that none of the hooded guys will follow you out there. Just the wolves. What's your problem, buddy? Chill the hell out. I actually do not mind wasting some Molotovs. I can't, other than the upcoming boss, I can't think of another time when they'll be useful. And we have fire paper for that, so. But don't get me wrong, fire is really good in this game, especially early on. Madman's knowledge. Did I just hear another one of them scream? I guess not. Okay. Now then, we will get some much-deserved shortcuts. Try to, anyway. A lot of blood vials there. I would suggest you pick them up. And I will actually attempt to show you a trick here. Now, I will either die horribly, or you will think, or you will be convinced that I'm the most beast guy to ever play the game. Maybe I gotta go down a little bit. Now if you aggro that guy right, I hear him walking around, that fucker. I don't want to try and kill him. I don't think I can kill him right now. Oh, is he coming back? Come on, brother. Good shit. Stud. Did they fucking patch him? I bet you they did. That's awful. Sometimes he'll fall. He'll jump off the edge. I noticed his eyes were red. He must be out of his damn mind too. It's a shame. Now then, there are wolves in this area. The smoke hides them. Just move around a little bit there. These actually do not have slow poison like the ones in the cathedral looking place do. So they're not as much of a threat. I suggest you proceed with extreme caution anyway. We got some big old wolves in here as main type of enemy to face. More pungent blood cocktails. Beat the fuck out of them. That attack, he actually grabs and holds on to you. You can dodge it, but it'll still hurt you if it hits you. But it won't grab you though, which is a good thing because that might actually one-shot you. Okay, more bloodstone shards. That's pretty good. And then proceed with caution. Here he comes, charging through the like. Oh my gosh! No, no, leave me alone. He, however, does not respond after he busts through the door. Dude on the left. And I'm gonna get all the loot in here. This is actually the way to the shortcut. So I advise that you pay attention. Did I aggro him? Nope. Just run in there, fuck him up then. More bloodstone shards. Oh, passed it up. Here you go. And this goes up here, and then up the towers. So, there you go. That's how you get that shortcut. There actually isn't another lamp in Old Yharnam. Actually, I take that back. They give you one after you beat the boss. But, we're gonna go back, level up, and we're gonna take on the boss. And I'm gonna show you an easy way to beat this boss, by the way. If you're stuck on Blood-Starved Beast, I'm gonna show you how you get no difficulty out of him whatsoever. I might die to him, and I know that sounds sort of hypocritical, but Blood-Starved Beast is, I'd say, now on my first playthrough, Father Gascoigne was by far the boss that gave me the most. He's probably the boss that gave me the most trouble out of the entire game, except one that comes on just a little bit later. And without spoilers, I even had a harder time against them than the final bosses.
Ah, welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off. What is it you desire? Very well.
Now that was new dialogue, so I'll let that play through. Now then, gonna increase vitality a couple times. That's all we really have for right now. Let's pop our cold bloods. Sometimes you gotta stand away from her. I don't know why it does that.
Welcome. What?
Is that enough to level up one more time? Nope. Close. Sell pungent blood cocktails.
Welcome. What is? Very well. Let me.
Increase endurance again. Sorta kinda for the extra poison resist, sorta kinda for the stamina. No more dialogue from Gurman. But basically what that little note says is so he doesn't repeat himself. It pretty much just says seek the Holy Chalice. Yep. When it says in the valley, it means Old Yharnam. So let's go back. We have this. What the fuck am I doing? I should have leveled up the weapon first. It actually might make that much of a difference that I'm actually going to warp back. Gonna warp on back. That loading time seemed to take a lot longer for some reason. Okay. Now then. Fortify. Do we have enough bloodstone shards? Of course we do. 340 souls. Sell some shit right quick. Gonna go ahead and sell all this ritual blood. I decided we are not, in fact, gonna do chalice dungeons. Sold all the extra equipment. Let's level up the saw cleaver once more. We can put a new blood gem on it. We'll put this one because it seems to be the best. Because it is the best. And then we'll go back. Now if you get all the shit, Bloodstar B shouldn't be hard. If you're watching this video because you're having a hard time Bloodstar Beast, about to show you some beast shit. Now, you look up videos for it on YouTube, and I did as well when I was first going through the game. And say, oh, we're gonna dodge this way, you know. You need to make sure to have all your antidotes on you. Wear Gascoigne's armor and all that. You know, that helps. Whatever. But when you say easy way to kill, whatever, I mean, that doesn't really inform you of anything. But I do have an easy way to beat him. Now you gotta have insight for it. Just a single insight. That's all you gotta use. That wolf back there won't aggro onto you, by the way, as it turns out. All you gotta do is kill this one. Sometimes there is a werewolf walking around out here. The one on the bridge actually shouldn't aggro on it. Whoa there, buddy. Isn't that just like 3 or 4 attacks? This is great. Do that shit. You know that shit that I'm talking about. Come on. That'll work. Bloodstone shard. What the hell? Okay, now there is something through that fog. We aren't going to fight it yet. We're going to fight this werewolf over here. This werewolf, unlike the rest of them that you fought so far, actually does poison damage. It seems... What? Why did I take... why did the poison counter start ticking up there? Anyway, not like it matters. This werewolf is a little bit harder than the rest of them, though. Be careful. Quicksilver bullets over here. Need them. One more loot drop over here. A couple bolt hunters marks. Is there anything down here? I can't remember. Oh, this is just the way we came. That's right. I got myself turned around with the lizard. This is where I meant to go, back here. I don't know if there's anything back here or not. You'd think there would be, but there isn't. Okay. Now then. Here we go. You see this? Like I said in the second episode, if you know, a little thing like this would pop up. Check this out. Use insight to call to other worlds for help. Now this only works if you talk to Alfred, which we did earlier in the episode. You stand right on that. Now, if you play an online mode, you might actually find somebody, but Alfred comes in with his beast curved hammer and Ludwig's rifle. He starts going crazy on these enemies that are hidden over here. You don't have to fight it. If you go straight for the boss fight, he'll follow you in. Easy there, buddy. Shit, it's dead. Come on. We'll go straight for it. We'll put on the oil urns, the fire papers. This is very important. This boss has a lot more health than the first two you fight. So, never hurts to be prepared. He won't follow you in until the boss triggers. Here we go. Beast. Where you going, buddy? Come on back. I actually forgot to put on antidotes. That might have cost me there. Come on, Alfred. Get him, buddy. Come on, Alfred. Now, Alfred doesn't have the most health, so... By the way to dodge this boss, always dodge this boss up and to the left. Don't ever try and do anything but that. Or you will get hit most of the time. Use the saw cleaver on this boss, it's especially easy. Like I said, that's bonus damage. Look at it. Alfred keeps his attention. Pound him. Oh, pissed him off now. Oh God. I actually died. Damn. It's alright. I goofed up. I got too greedy. As long as you don't do exactly what I just did, that strategy will still work out for you. Oh man, that's that shit. I'm a little grumpy after that. It's alright, we'll beat him second time for sure. Second, or no, that's by far not the second, because I died to the gun like 3 times. Now, I'd like to skip this guy up, but I got a feeling that he will actually chase me, so I'm just going to go ahead and kill him. Plus, the Bloodstone Shard is nice anyway. They seem to drop a lot more now than they used to. Maybe I'm just getting lucky or something. I'm not going to fight that guy this time. I don't think he'll chase me. Will he chase me? Nope. Okay. He'll just sit back there and scream. Bring old Alfred back. Okay, he'll still aggro onto that enemy just because he spawns in so close. He'll follow you up here though. If you get far enough away from him, he'll start making his way to you. I wasted a fire paper though. That's pretty much my biggest thing I'm mad at myself for. I wasted materials. Oh man, I missed that shit again. There we go. Now here he just entered his third stage. Now he will poison you if you are in a certain range of him. Oh man, I can picture the worst possible fucking time. Here's where the poison resistance. Get him out. Beat his ass. There you go. I'm a little embarrassed that I died to him to begin with. Because once you stack the odds in your favor that much, you're just expected to win. There we go. I got the Patumaru Chalice. Now I can explore the Cathedral Ward a little bit. There are also antidotes back there in case you don't have any going into the fight. Which you probably will, but nice to know. Return to the Hunter's Drink. That fight, it's really easy to stack it up in your favor. Like I did, and then die anyway, but whatever. Whatever. Dying once is preferred versus the 5 or 6 deaths. Now Gerben is back. We'll get some dialogue from him, and then we'll end the episode. Okay, here we go.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Erden Chapel.
That's it for this episode, and well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Hope it made, I hope that you learned from my stupid ass mistake. Even if that's your first go through, even if it's your, whatever. If you do it like I just did right there, and you're not absolutely stupid about it like I was, you won't encounter any problem like that. Alfred, he sponges a lot of damage. And I even did it a little so myself. You'll be tempted to sort of stand back and wait for good opportunities, But if you're aggressive, you got the saw cleaver upgraded, use that fire paper he gave you. You let him just sponge up the damage. And you make sure you have antidotes handy. Then you won't deal with any problems at all. Not really. Alright. See you next.